Hey guys, here's your week update for your training. So I'm looking at your stuff on the screen here beside the phone. So this week, the very first thing you have to do is you have to set your 2,000 meter time trial on a rowing machine, because we are going to use a rower for this. This is probably the one space that we need the most work technically. As well, it's going to be a really good tool to use for repeated effort. So you're going to be on the rower quite a bit. So a 2,000 meter time trial. That time trial is then going to be reset, which I'll put in another video here as to how the goals work on that, because you're going to use that time for your pace in your pace work that you have to do. So in order to develop an aerobic capacity, we're now going to switch from using cardiac output training, and which we still have one time a week in the program, but you're going to move to pace work, which is quite a bit different, a little bit more enjoyable to do at a higher output. But we're still going to do it from a aerobic power and capacity perspective inside of the energy system. So that's our goal. Now you have that twice a week in your pre-work, and it's going to be mixed in with gymnastics volume. And right now the gymnastics volume is very much based around pushing and pulling upper body, which is going to be the handstand push-up and the pull-up. So you have strict work and dynamic works being kipping work in the week's volume as well. So you're going to be putting both of those together. Now we're moving that from a relative strength focus to a functional hypertrophy focus. So you're going to see the repetitions are going to be building right now from what you've done in the past, which is going to make it a little bit more practical from a perspective of development into your workouts, but it's going to be a lot more volume that you're going to have to monitor on recovery means throughout the week as well. Okay, so we have that twice a week, and then you're going to do steady state cardio, because to build off of the cardiac output, we don't want to just stop it, but we want to be able to still maintain what we have built over the last few weeks of training. So you're going to do one time a week of steady state. And the reason for the steady state, again, is that we don't want to impact our recovery. We actually want to aid our recovery through doing something simple. So you guys can also add in double unders if you want into that. So we have more options in your choices of equipment. So you can do row, ski, erg, bike, double under, any monostructural movement. And you can do that in pieces. You can even change the times. I wrote on there 5 minutes, but you guys can do 2, 3, 4, as long as it's not a lot of transition time. But you want mostly steady state. And this one session a week, I'd really push you guys to keep it as long as you can tolerate. That way you're going to still get some benefits out of the training, but you're also going to maintain your aerobic long duration capacity that we've used. And if you didn't get a lot of that training in, then you can still develop it through that one time a week training. Okay, so really push the distance on that one. Get a great podcast in, get some music in. Download the new Danko Jones album and listen to the whole thing twice. That would be a good way to do it. Then you also have a snatch complex. So you're actually going to be working some snatch work outside of the week as well. So you're going to be doing some Olympic weightlifting, and you're going to build up to a max effort and then back off for the brick method training model. Okay, so you're going to be doing that inside of your pre and post work as well. Then on the weekend for sport class, we have a pretty grueling upper body pulling, and we got some unique exercises that we're going to bring out the hog, and we're going to be back on the turf to do some prowler work, and then we're going to continue working on some of our other technical aspects that we've been working on for the last few weeks. So enjoy the week of training with your pre and post. I'll have some more videos on the actual group class side of things, talking about the brick method and what you're doing in the group class. If you have any questions, please put them down below, or just message me on Facebook. Is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. Okay, thanks a lot, team. Appreciate it.